Yeah, short update. Don't feel like doing the whole show and tell, but got all this for 45. But we're not keeping this because I only buy the 3-in-1s for one piece. So, yeah, not bad for 45 bucks. Hey everybody, I didn't know I was doing another manga haul, but apparently that's all I film now. So unfortunately, if you're not like that, then just go ahead and skip on over this. Next episode of the podcast will be up before you know it. But it's a show and tell video, so I got to show you everything I got because I got a pretty good deal. I'll show you how much I spent versus how much I could have spent on this lot and why I had to buy it. Off the rip, the strangest one I think I've ever picked up is a copy of Stitch and the Samurai. And this is the complete collection, so I'm guessing at some point they released multiple. Now this is a Tokyo Pop print. They print like the Disney stuff, Kingdom Hearts, Nightmare Before Christmas. But yeah, so here's a Stitch in Japan. Originally 21 bucks, so I think I got a pretty good deal at $6. Other series here, let's see. Haven't really got into it. I used to watch when I was a kid, but this is a Gundam book. This is Mobile Gundam Thunderbolt. I'm not too sure how many Gundam series there are, but yeah, this one's a little scuffed up. I won't lie. But that's okay. You won't see it when it's like this on the shelf. And like I said, the idea of Gundams is cool to me, so we'll see if I get into it. Worst case scenario, I'll hit the eBay pile after I read it. Let's see. This one is called The Hellbound, and apparently it's now a series on Netflix. Looked kind of neat. Back looked kind of interesting too. A lot of the stuff I picked up is a Dark Horse print, which most of my stuff is either usually shonen or it seems like the end press lately. So having some Dark Horse added to the collection is kind of cool. Next series is called I'm the Grim Reaper. Not really sure what this one's about. Apparently it used to be a webtoon though, according to this. So kind of neat that webtoons are making a surface in manga. I know that's what Solo Leveling was. So next one is called Eden Zero. Art looks a lot like somewhere between Fairy Tail and Dragon Quest. I think actually the artist who did Fairy Tail did this. So we'll see. I didn't really like Fairy Tail. Hopefully I like this. If not, on to eBay. This one is a shonen called Food Wars. Have not heard of it. I don't know. My friend Josh mentioned something about this. We'll see. This is a series I heard good things about. I heard it's a little out there. Here's a series I heard good things about. I heard it's a little out there though, so we'll see. This is Dead Man Wonderland. I got 1 through 3 on that. I heard there's some good fights in it, so hopefully that'll be enough to keep my interest. If not, to the sale pile. I got volumes 1 and 3 of I Am Hero. I think this is about zombies. So I'll have to get 2 to bridge that gap, but this is another Dark Horse print, and it looked kind of neat, so I was like, yeah, it's pretty thick, I'll pick it up. There's another series, I feel like I've seen clips on TikTok. This is Glenpower. This one is questionable, it's rated M, and it's covered in plastic, so I don't know if I'll actually be keeping this one. Next, I got volumes 1 through 3 of Sakamoto Days. I already have one, because my last lot I picked up, so I'll be keeping 2 and 3. 1 is hitting the resale pile. And we have Crazy Food Truck. Never heard of this one, but he threw it in, part of the deal, so I was like, okay, sure. Next, I got Dance. These are, I think there's like 6 or 7 of these omnibus, but they're huge. And I've heard a lot of good things about them on Reddit, so we'll see. It's something I had been meaning to start getting into, but for $6, I mean, this omnibus originally was $24, so. The last series I picked up was Kingdom of Z, so we'll see. Like I said, a lot of these I actually don't know much about, but the dude had a couple things I wanted. He started messaging me. He was really trying to get rid of his whole collection. I really was kind of hemming and hawing. I talked him down a bit, and we ended up meeting in the middle at 100. So for everything you just saw, I got for $100. And then I flipped them all over, did the price check on the back. If I were to have purchased them at the store, it would have cost me $322.78, and that's not counting the 6% sales tax in Florida. So I don't know. I think I did okay for $100. What do you think? Let's see if I can get them all in the one shot here. There we go. Yeah, that was my haul for the day. And of course, you saw in the other clip prior, I got a bunch of other stuff like Goblin Slayer, Skeleton Knight, and Sakamoto Days. So, yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed today's show and tell. There'll be more Goosebump content soon, but you know, do what you like. And I've been feeling anime and manga ever since I got back from Japan. Everybody bumps the night here again with another haul. Unlike the last one, this one I was even cheaper. I know it seems like all lately I've been picking up his manga, but that's kind of what's been interesting me, so that's kind of what I'm doing. So let me show you what I got. This first lot came with Rama 1/2, I don't know much about it, but I know that the creator Inuyasha made this one, and it's an older one. I know, like, it has something to do with this guy gets, like, wet and he turns into a chick. No pun intended. It has something to do with, like, water. I know that's referenced essentially to Dan with the evil eye. I also got The Gray Man 1 and 2. I have not read or watched this, but heard good things about it. So, looking forward to checking that out. You can tell this is back in the day, back when manga was still affordable. Because it's gone up. I also got, this is Death Note, the Los Angeles murder cases. This one's not a manga, but it is like stories about a serial killer called Beyond Birthday. It follows, like, I can't remember her name, but like it follows Elle and this like FBI agent that ends up dying in like the beginning of Death Note, the female one. But yeah, somebody's born with Shinigami eyes, and it's a whole thing. I had it years ago. Someone stole it. It's a high school story. I also picked up this. This is Elle Change the World. I did not have this one. I've never read this one, so I'm excited to read, like, essentially stories written by Mello about Elle. So, really cool art. Not too super thick. It's got a neat sleeve here that I think this was kind of cool too. On the back here, he's just chilling. So this whole lot here cost me $25. $5 a book. And then I got a nice little stack here of Hell's Paradise. 1, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11. So kind of mismatched watch, but considering each one is $12. And I got that for $40. I think it did pretty good. So yeah, it wasn't like a super big haul, but you know, just picked up some stuff. Now I'm showing it off. So it's short, but there you go. But yeah, keep watching. I'm sure there's more. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.